So, hey everyone, and welcome to another live stream with me. And today I'm going to talk about never enough time. And of course, this series is all to do with money blocks. If you have any money blocks, anything that you would like me to talk about, just write about it, and I'll be happy to take up your stuff. So this is again something sent in by one of our viewers, and she says, I have time anxiety. I feel there is never enough time. I have a difficult time setting and honoring social appointments. Work related appointments are fine. I feel guilty for doing non work related things. I work a lot and a very little social life. Okay, so if you are one of those who feels like never enough time, just type in time in the comments below. And here's my little take on time. Okay, so time is not real. Okay, time is not real. We have actually made it real and we have made it significant. Okay, and so the way that I look at things is that I just wake up in the morning and I go, what requires my attention today? What requires my attention today? And and then whatever pops in my awareness, I might write it down. But just the fact that I put my attention on what requires my attention today, what occurs is that throughout the day, those things pop into my awareness, which are going to create maximum traction. That means that doing that one thing will create a big impact. Okay, and I use this in absolutely everything that I do. So for example, when I put together big virtual events, like maybe a virtual summit, or I could be in the middle of a launch, or I could be doing like a 5 day challenge or something like that. And there is a lot of work which goes into the back end of putting together these virtual events, right? And then, if you think of it, the to do list is really long and it has so many things on it. And sometimes, I found that there are just too many things, and I could physically not do all those things in the hours that were available to me. And so when I brought in this question of what requires my attention today, what I realized was that a lot of those activities kind of just fell away, and a few of the activities like popped. And when I took action on those activities, those were the most productive activities for me. So for example, if you are a business and you are in the middle of a launch, then what happens is that there are some core activities that you do require to do in your launch, but then there are a lot of additional activities that you might just be cluttering up your to do list with, because you've heard that you should be doing this and you should be doing this and you should be doing this. But when you actually start functioning from this question of what requires my attention today, then what happens is that automatically you will hone into those activities which will create the maximum for you in your business, or which will lead to maximum productivity in your business. So it might be that you might have this thing of oh, I'm going to get 20 people on sales calls, and so that is putting aside 20 hours of work doing those 20 sales calls. But if you function from what requires my attention today, you might have an awareness to talk to just 2 or 3 people, and you will talk to those people and enroll them, and that will create the maximum productivity in your business. So if you would like to have maximum productivity, type in productive in the comments below. Play with this question, like every day, wake up in the morning and go, what requires my attention today? And then throughout the day, you will have these awarenesses of the different actions to take. In one of my other videos, I also spoke about asking this question and writing down 3 actions that pop for you, and throughout the day making sure that you take at least one action. That's also a different variation of the same thing. But pretty much I find that if I just ask what action, excuse me, what action can I take today, it ends up creating a lot. It's like a beautiful, beautiful morning where I'm at today. It was raining all night long, and like I went for my morning walk. I finished my healing for my 11 days of no judgment healing for my Energy Wise group. And there are mangoes. There are these tiny little green ripe mangoes. So I found a mango tree, and there were those little green mangoes, not ripe, green mangoes down. So I picked up those 4 or 5, and I actually stand here in front of my aunt's home, and I do my daily live streams. And she was showing me that's that there is like one of the branches of the coconut tree which has fallen. And I just feel so good, to be here at this point of time. And especially, when it rains, because living in Abu Dhabi, we don't get to see rains like this. And I did a lot of photography today. And if you guys are not, you should check out my stories, because I use all those photographs and those little videos as part of my story. So again, function from what requires my attention today. Because when I have that, so today my awareness was to carry my phone with me, and I took, I think, 15 or 20 photos, and I recorded 2 or 3 videos and stuff like that. I've shared a couple of the videos. No, actually I recorded 5 videos today. A couple of those I've already shared it on my story. So go check it out and tell me how. I mean, this is an amazing place. I feel so blessed to be here at this point of time. It's just so beautiful. How did I get to be so lucky to be here at this point of time? So what requires my attention today? Use this, and see what shows up. And after playing around with this for 2-3 days, I'd love to know what aha moments you had, and come back to this video and post it. And you guys also check out the video that I did yesterday on I've been scammed. That one had a lot of reactions, and so I guess a lot of people have been scammed. So do go check it out, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.